Hello friends, so welcome back to another video in this Panda DataFrame series. So we have already looked into two topics. So first one was how to create data frames. The second one we looked into how to select some particular columns in the data frame using multiple methods like using iloc, loc and directly using the column names. So today we are discussing on another topic which is using the filter criteria, which is similar to the where clause in SQL. So here we will be putting some conditions based on which we want to display the results, either all the columns or some particular columns based on some filter condition. So here also we have multiple methods of doing it. So let's try to see how we can do it. So it will be similar to what we do in SQL, just that the syntax is different, but you will be able to understand how it works. Now before we do, just remember that when you are using this filter conditions, you cannot use this iloc method, as we have seen in previous method when we want to select some rows and columns. So here we can only use df.loc. iloc will not work. So this is one condition which is important when you are doing some filter conditions. So how we have to do? First of all, just do df.loc, which is used for selection, and inside this put the condition or the filter criteria that you want to use. So for example, I want to use df and I want to check for only where the age is say more than 25, and for those I want to select the name. So what we are doing, this is the condition. What is the condition? Where the age is more than 25. So in my data frame I am checking those records for which the age is more than 25. For those I want name columns, and for those I am just using this LOC. So as we know, for LOC we have to select the name of the columns. So this is the name of the column, and this will filter out your rows based on this condition. So if we run this, so this is our output. So what we are doing, we are just printing names of which records where the age is more than 25. So we can see that only for these two records the age is more than 25. We are not selecting equal to 25, so only more than 25. So these two values are coming, Amit and Akash. If I put more greater than equal to, then this record will also come. 3 records. So this is how we can use this condition. Now we can use in different methods, say df.loc. Here you cannot use iloc. Okay, so now I want to check for say where id equal to say 104, and for those select name and say city. So I am selecting 2 columns. So as we have seen, we have to use in this manner. Okay, so name and city. So name and city are printed for id equal to 104. So there will be only one record for this particular id, which is 4th one, so Amit and Bangalore. So these two values are coming. Now another method that we can use is say df.loc, then inside this df city equal to Delhi, and for those I want all the columns. So here I selected name. In this second I selected name and city. Now I want all the columns. So I am just using this column. Column means all. So this all columns where city is equal to Delhi. So this is 101, Dinesh, age and city. Or instead of this you can remove this colon also. So if you remove colon, that will also mean that you want to print all the columns. Okay, so this is how it will be printed. This for this command, this is the output, and for this second command, this is the output, because both are nothing but the same. So output will be same. So this is how you can do this filter criteria. Also, if you are selecting just one column, you can remove this bracket also. Like in this command, if I am just selecting one column, then there is no need of square bracket also. You can directly use the name. Only when you are selecting more than one column, then you have to put this bracket. Okay, so these are some methods of selecting. Apart from it, what we can do, we can put multiple conditions also. So df.loc, then what I can do, df say age greater than equal to 25, and what I can do, df city equal to Pune. And when you are doing multiple conditions, you have to put these conditions in these brackets like this. So put your conditions inside brackets when you are using more than one condition. Df age more than this one, and okay, there is one error. Okay, okay, so what I am doing, this is my first condition and this is my second condition, and for this I want to print these two columns. Okay, so this is my output. So what I am doing, selecting age which more than 25, so these three records are there, and city is equal to Pune, so only this record number 25, age 25, name is Aman, ID is 103, but I am not printing ID, so let me print ID also, so that it will be clear which record it is printing. Okay, so we can see first condition where age more than 25, so these three records satisfy this condition, but we have putting second condition where city is equal to Pune, so only this first one record, so ID 103, Aman, age 25, and city is Pune. So this is how we can use these filter conditions. So we can put one condition or more than one condition. We can print one column, more than one column, or all the columns using this column. Okay, but here remember that we have to use LOC, we cannot use ILOC, otherwise this will give error, because ILOC will be used only for indexes, but here we have to put the name of the column, so hence ILOC you cannot use here. So you can think of more ways of doing this. It depends what you want to print, but this is one way of doing this. One another way is you can in fact remove this LOC also. You can directly use df. If you want to escape even LOC also, you can do this. So just put age greater than equal to 25. This is your condition, and then without LOC also, if you want, you can put your column names like this: ID, name, age. Okay, so just see what we are doing. This is our condition, df age greater than equal to 25. We are putting this condition in these brackets, then df. So here instead of this .loc, we are removing this .loc, so we are using this condition, and then name of the columns we are using separately. If we are using LOC, then inside this whole LOC bracket you are putting column names, but you are removing this LOC, so we are using this condition, and outside this condition, inside these square brackets, we are putting the column names. So this is also one way of doing it. So see, these three columns are printed: ID, name, age, and these three columns. Okay, so anyway you want, whichever method you want to use, you can use it, but decide which values you want to select, and that way it will be printing your output. Okay, so LOC or without LOC also you can do. So any method you can choose, it will give you the same output. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. In the next video we will see how we can join two data frames just like SQL joins. So thanks for watching this video.